Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet. These are the colors we see on the visible light spectrum due to physics of water droplets in the sky and the sunlight passing through them. But more than just science, what does the rainbow actually mean? Join me in this episode to learn about the origin meaning of the rainbow and the relevance of the rainbow in modern U.S. society. Howdy, howdy, listeners. This is your host, Random Nerd, on the Critical Thinking Nerd podcast. The rainbow, faith, God's promise, and its role in modern society. In this episode, we're focusing on the rainbow, a symbol steeped in faith with roots in God's promise, from its biblical origins to its place in modern U.S. life. It's a sign of grace that sparks both devotion and debate. Let's unpack its faith-based meaning, reflect on how it's used today, and ask, has it been hijacked for other purposes? Let's dive into this colorful journey with open minds. The faith and origins of God's promise. Let's start where faith begins. Genesis 9, after the flood. God makes a covenant with Noah, promising never again to destroy the earth with a flood. Verse 13 says, I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant. For believers, this is the origin, the why, a divine act of mercy after judgment. The rainbow's purpose is clear. It's a symbol of God's grace, a promise of renewal for all creation. Genesis 9:16 deepens the faith angle. Whenever the rainbow appears, I will remember the everlasting covenant. This isn't just for humanity. It's a reminder for God Himself, a testament to His faithfulness. For those of faith, the why is about trust in a compassionate God who offers hope after devastation. This principle of grace is the heartbeat of its original meaning. Let's see how that holds up today. The meaning of grace and faith in context. So, what does this mean for faith? The rainbow embodies God's unearned favor, a sign that even after human failure, there's redemption. For Christians, it's a reminder of love that transcends differences, a principle of compassion rooted in trust. The why here is spiritual. It invites believers to see God's hand in nature, reinforces faith through every arc of color. In the U.S., this faith perspective resonates amid our search for meaning, but it's not without challenge. The original purpose, God's promise and grace, faces reinterpretations, a human's understanding. Let's explore how other uses shape this symbol, keeping the faith lens in focus. Reflection on other uses in modern society. Today, the rainbow stretches far beyond its biblical roots in the U.S. It's prominently linked to the LGBTQ movement, symbolizing diversity and inclusion, a powerful use that gained traction since the 1970s. Other cultures, like the Vedic texts, associating it with Indra, show it's always had varied meanings. These interpretations add richness, but some argue they've hijacked the original intent. From a faith perspective, the concern is that the symbol's purpose, God's covenant and grace, might be overshadowed. It's not about judging those uses, but observing, Has the rainbow's spiritual meaning been redirected to serve modern agendas? In a society divided over faith and identity, think recent cultural debates or legal battles, this shift sparks tension. For believers, the original why remains a promise of divine mercy, yet its visibility in secular contexts raises questions. Can it retain its faith-based essence, or has it been repurposed beyond recognition? Critical reflection on faith and society. Let's think critically. The rainbow's faith origin is a promise of grace, a principle that could speak to a fractured U.S. society. Its why, to reflect God's compassion, offers a foundation for unity, yet its modern uses challenges that intent. Some see it as hijacked, pulled from its spiritual roots into cultural wars. Others see an evolution, where its colors still echo love and acceptance, aligning with grace in a new way. I'm not here to pick sides. My focus is the why. However, not everyone is right, not everyone is wrong. But for the beliefs we hold, do we really understand the meaning of the beliefs we have? In a nation where religion and rights collide, it pushes us to ask, can we honor its origins while embracing its broader use? For myself, as I've shared that I'm a Christian man, I see and believe the rainbow as a symbol of God's promise. Yet we as humans have free will to choose how we see it. With that said, the faith angle suggests a call to reflect. Maybe the rainbow can bridge us if we seek its original grace. What's your take? As we continue to learn and evolve as a society, this journey through the rainbow's faith-based origins, its meaning as God's promise of grace, and its complex role in modern U.S. society, whether seen as hijacked or evolved, its spiritual why invites us to think deeper. Whether through the eyes of science, the eyes of faith, or through the eyes of real-life society, how do you see the rainbow? If you found this episode meaningful, please continue to listen to my next episode as I dive deeper and research further to share my knowledge with you. Thank you.